Validation control. ASP.NET validation controls validate the user input data to ensure that useless, unauthenticated, or contradictory data don't get stored. ASP.NET provides the following validation controls: Base Validator, Required Field Validator, Range Validator, Compare Validator, Regular Expression Validator, Custom Validator, Validation Summary. The Base Validator class. The validation control classes inherit from the Base Validator class and inherit its properties and methods. Therefore, it would help to look at the properties and the methods of this base class, which are common for all the validation controls. The table shows the common validation controls. Members. Description. Control to validate indicates the input control to validate. Display indicates how the error message is shown. Enable client script indicates whether the client-side validation will take. Enabled enables or disables a validator. Error message indicates error string. Text error text to be shown if validation fails. Is valid indicates whether the value of the control is valid. Set focus on error. It indicates whether in case of an invalid control, the focus should switch to the related input control. Validation group. The logical group of multiple validators where this control belongs. Validate open close brackets. This method revalidates the control and updates the isValid property. The required field validator. The required field validator control ensures that the required field is not empty. It is generally tied to a text box to force input into the text box. It is useful to validate whether the user filled the required text box or not. If not, the error message would be displayed. The syntax for the control. The range validator. The range validator control verifies that the input value falls within a predetermined range. It has three specific properties. Properties. Description. Type. It defines the type of the data. The available values are currency, date, double, integer, and string. Minimum value. It specifies the minimum value of the range. Maximum value. It specifies the maximum value of the range. The basic example for the control. The compare validator. The compare validator control compares a value in one control with a fixed value or a value in another control. It has the following specific properties. Properties. Description. Type. It specifies the data type. Control to compare. It specifies the value of the input control to compare with. Value to compare. It specifies the constant values to compare with. Operator. It specifies the comparison operator. The available values are equal, not equal, greater than equal, less than equal, and data type check. The basic syntax for the control. The regular expression validator. The regular expression validator allows validating the input text by matching against a pattern against a regular expression. The regular expression is set in the validation expression property. The regular validation used for input text matching. Meta characters. Description. Dot matches any character except /n. ABCD within square brackets matches any character in the set. Open square bracket exclude ABCD close bracket excludes any character in the set. Open square bracket 2 to 7 A to M A to M close square bracket matches any character specified in the range. /W small case matches any alphanumeric character and underscore. /W capital matches any non-word character. /small s matches white space characters like space, tab, new line, etc. /s capital matches any non-white space character. /small d matches any decimal character. /d capital matches any non-decimal character. It matches the input text field with on the text input field. Quantifier. Description. Asterisk 0 or more matches, plus 1 or more matches, question 0 or 1 matches, n within braces n matches, n comma within braces n or more matches, N, M within braces between N and M matches. The syntax for the control. The custom validator. The custom validator control allows writing application-specific custom validation routines for both the client-side and the server-side validation. The client-side validation is accomplished through the client validation function property. The client-side validation routine should be written in a scripting language like JavaScript or VB script, which the browser can understand. The basic syntax for the control. User controls. In simple modification, we can use a server. The reusable model is called as user control. User customizes the program using small changes. Exposing user control properties. When a web forms page is treated as a control, the public fields and methods of that web form are promoted to public properties and methods of the control as well. The following example shows an extension of the previous user control example that adds two public string fields. The public properties and methods are treated as public fields when it promoted to public control. Notice that these fields can be set either declaratively or programmatically in the containing page. User control. User controls behaves like miniature ASP.NET pages or web forms which could be used by many other pages. These are derived from the system.web.ui.userControl class. These controls have the following characteristics. They have an .ascx extension. They may not contain any HTML, body or form tags. They have a control directive instead of a page directive. To understand the concept, let us create a simple user control, which will work as a footer for the web pages. To create and use the user control, take the following steps. Create a new web application. Right-click on the project folder on the Solution Explorer and choose Add New Item. The output is